My name is Marco Fernandes. I'm with Sagres Vacations. We are a destination specialist for Portugal and Spain. We curate journeys in Portugal and Spain all throughout the country, including the Azores, Madeira, Canary Islands, and we're located in outside Boston, Massachusetts. Yeah, so we're all about the personalization of the tours, be it culinary wine, which does really well on this side of the country, private wine tastings. We have a photo tour with Pete Souza, who is the former White House photographer. We have a culinary journey through Portugal with a famous chef that has a Michelin star restaurant in New York. So we take these different niches and personalize them and promote it to people that have similar interests. So it's been a very successful venture at this point. And people look for us to kind of create, be it botanical, like I said, culinary wine. Tile workshops is really big. We do that with local artisans outside Lisbon. Even the simple things of baking bread in a wood-fired oven. You know, things that were popular back in the day and now are being resurgence back into people are paying a premium to see how things were done back in the 16th, 17th century. So I've been in the travel industry for about 18 years. This is a family-owned business. My wife and I own the business. We have 3 offices and an office in Portugal, which makes it easy for us to accommodate a lot of these requests. So we have a team of 18 staff. I love to travel, and having been born in Portugal, I want to show the best of Portugal and Spain to the American consumer. So we take them to really great cities, great experiences, and hopefully have them do something that they wouldn't otherwise do because they're in the presence of a local.
What would you say is the most popular package?
I would say the Douro Valley, being because it is a culinary and wine-infused, an Epicurean journey, if you will. I mentioned earlier we do private wine tastings. We also do wine pairings with a local chef that will cook a traditional meal. Because in the regions of Portugal, you have Azores, Madeira, the north and the south, they all have micro cuisines. So the great thing about what we do is we'll either have a home-hosted meal or work with a local chef to cook up a traditional meal based on the ingredients of that region. And that tends to be really popular because people connect. Not only are they eating great food and drinking great wine, but they're connecting with the region and the destination.
So can you tell us about the Venice?
Ah, yes. So that's a little secret. Hopefully it doesn't get out too much, but Aveiro is the city I was born in, and it's Portugal's little Venice. It's a quaint little town about 45 minutes south of Porto, about 4 different navigable canals. You can take a boat ride down the Barcobelos, the Muliceiros boat down the canals, and it's such a quaint art-infused city. Art Deco, 15th, 16th century, and it's got beautiful beaches, and it's so quaint because it's very local. And it's one of those towns that doesn't have a lot of tourism yet, so you feel like you're walking along the locals, you're shopping at the local markets. They have a fish market that gets daily fish from all the fishermen that come in, so you get to try real fish, fresh, day's catch, and be in a town that is otherwise not as explored as some of the bigger towns.
What would you recommend people wanting to do their trip? How far in advance?
I would say, as with anything, you want to plan in advance, and when I say in advance, a good 8 to 10 months, because it gives you a time to learn about the destination. We have many people that come to us, and they want us to educate them about what to do in Portugal and Spain. And so what we do is we give them different suggestions. You know, if they like wine and culinary, we give them all of the different winery estates, all the different experiences. But if they like tile and different workshops, we also provide them that. So it's time for them to allow them to learn what they want to do. And so I think about 8 to 10 months is a good time area.
What's the most common advice
To do what you want to do on vacation. You know, a lot of times what happens, people come to us and they say, you know, I've read about a tour, but I really would like to do this more. What we do is we curate personal experiences. So we try to fit the tour into the person versus the other way around. And what I tell everybody is, do what you really like on vacation. You only have 7, 10, 12 days. It's valuable time. You're on vacation, you want to enjoy it. If you want to spend 3 days at the beach, make sure you spend 3 days at the beach with your family. But also, if you want to enjoy a spa, those private wine tastings, a stay at 15th century palaces or castles, which we have a lot of couples doing, I think it's a great experience to do that. Don't just get locked into doing something that is being offered to you, because you can always customize it, and that's what we focus on. We have many clients that have wheelchair or they are physically limited in some cases, and we work with certain properties that can adapt to those needs. Not every property, and this is why it's important to have somebody who's a local to help you with that. Not every property, not every hotel, not every bus or van can accommodate a wheelchair. So you really want to make sure that we have that information ahead of time. We've had clients with wheelchair, motorized scooters, canes, and so we adapt the itinerary to them so that, number one, they feel like they're not slowing down the rest of the group, that they're on par, and they enjoy it, because at the end of the day, it's their vacation as well. So although the ADA rules are different in Europe, you can still adapt an itinerary and they still can maximize their vacation and be able to enjoy it to the fullest, regardless of their limits. Sure. Our website is the best reference, www.sagresvacations.com. That's SAGRESVACATIONS.com, sagresvacations.com.